Hello and welcome to another edition of Lighthouse Kids at Home. This is our Advent special. So yes, we are gearing up towards Christmas, but as I'm filming this, it's still mid-November and feels far too early to be full on Christmas. So I've dug out what I'm considering an Advent jumper for you today. So it's not full on Christmas, but it's kind of part of the way there. And in this edition, we have got, once again, a challenge. We're going to have a Bible story, and we have got a Christmas craft activity for you as well. So starting off, I'm going to explain what the challenge is. Now, I know lots of you enjoy the classic game of Bring Me, where you have to go around your house and find different objects. And so that's what we're going to do today. But the Bring Me challenge centres around the word Advent. So you need to find yourselves items in your household that will spell out the word Advent. So we're looking at, can you find something beginning with A, and then D, V, E, N, and T, and see what objects you are able to pull together. The more inventive, the better. We'd love to see how you end up spelling out the word Advent with going around the house and bringing different objects together. Take a picture of it, send us into it. We'd love to see how you're going. So I've set that challenge to my boys, and let's see what they come up with.
What? Pause.
Ready? Animal.
Dishwasher tablets. Isaac's just coming.
Viola.
Eggs.
Newspaper.
Teapot.
Okay, thank you, fellas. So thank you, chaps. Looks like we have got our full Advent spelt out there. This is what it looks like in our house. We'd love to see you have a go at home and play along as well. I'm going to hand you over now to the Harrison household, where we are going to have a Christmas story.
Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking about the Nativity, and we can't believe how close it is to Christmas and Advent. Whilst we were putting up our Christmas decorations, we found our Nativity set made out of rocks and wood. This story that we're going to read today from the Jesus Storybook Bible starts a whole 9 months before the Nativity, when Mary found out that she was going to be having a baby. Everything was ready. The moment God had been waiting for was here at last. God was coming to help his people, just as he promised in the beginning. But how would he come? What would he be like? What would he do? Mountains would have bowed down, seas would have roared, trees would have clapped their hands, but the earth held its breath, as silent as snow falling. He came in, and when no one was looking, in the darkness, he came. There was a young girl who was engaged to a man named Joseph. Joseph was the great grandson of King David. One morning, this girl was minding her own business when suddenly a great warrior of light appeared, right there in her bedroom. He was Gabriel, and he was an angel, a special messenger from heaven. When she saw the tall, shining man standing there, Mary was frightened. "You don't need to be scared," Gabriel said. "God is very happy with you." Mary looked around to see if perhaps he was talking to someone else. "Mary," Gabriel said, and he laughed with such gladness that Mary's eyes filled with sudden tears.
"Mary, you're going to have a baby, a little boy. Soon you will call him Jesus. He is God's own son. He is the one, he is the rescuer, the God who flung planets into space and kept them whirling around and around. The God who made the universe with just a word. The one who could do anything at all, was making himself small and coming down as a baby. Wait, God was sending a baby to rescue the world? But it's too wonderful," Mary said, and she felt her heart beating hard. "Now, can it be true? Is anything too wonderful for God?" Gabriel asked. So Mary trusted God more than what her eyes could see, and believed, I am God's servant," she said. "Whatever God says, I will do." Sure enough, it was just as the angels had said. 9 months later.
And our story ends there for today. I wonder how you would have felt if an angel appeared in your room or a person appeared in your room out of nowhere. I would be shocked. We'll see you guys later. Bye!
Hello everybody, nice to see you all again. Well, of course you've already worked out our theme is Advent, and there's 1 or 2 things in your goodie bag for you to be able to make. The first one involves a couple of circles. You'll find a circle with a hole in and another one with some words on. Now the idea of this is on every Sunday in Advent, and there's 4 of those before we get to Christmas, you can turn the wheel and have a different message. It looks a lot better if you colour it in. So here's one I coloured in earlier. And once you're ready, you join them together with a special little pin. There's a little silver pin in your pack. Here it is. Mine's disappeared. Which you push through. If you find that a bit hard, you might need to get a grown-up at home to help you. If you're several of you at home together, then you can all help by colouring in different parts of your Advent picture. So you put it through the one. You put it through the second one. As I say, if you need a grown-up to help, because it's a little bit fiddly, then find someone at home who can help you push it through like that. And the one in the middle. And then the 2 will join together. And once you've joined them together, you open the pin out at the back and it splits open into 2 like a pair of arms. That stops it falling apart. And then every Sunday before Advent, you turn your wheel, and on Christmas Day, you get to the very last picture, which reminds you about Jesus being born. So that's an Advent wreath for you to make. Also in your pack, you'll find some sheets of paper that look a bit like this with numbers on. And because Advent reminds us to count the days to Christmas, there's 24. There's also an instruction sheet, and again, if you're a bit younger, you're going to need some help from someone at home to fold all the paper the right way. But it's called a flexigon. And once you've folded it and you follow the instructions with the little lines on, and you do a few snips, it folds up. And then that's number 1. And then for the next day, you refold it, and you've got number 2. And then you can fold it again every day, right up to 24. If you want to, you can colour the numbers in like I have on this one, just to make it a bit more fun. So the instructions for it are on a separate sheet, and you have the 2 sheets to stick together. You'll also find 1 or 2 other things to make in your goodie bag, all things to do with getting ready for Christmas, making plans and having fun with Advent. Nice to see you all again. We'll be back again before Christmas. Enjoy making and sticking, and we'll see you soon. Bye.